So you guys have heard by now that the Detroit Lions did not trade for Josh Uche. He went somewhere else. Now, just a little side note, man. I was born in 1979. In the early 90s, there was a song that came out by a dude. I won't say who the dude is, but he went by MC such and such, and he had a song that Josh name remind me of. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Don't put it in the comment section. I just thought it was kind of funny, and I don't have to say his name anymore for the next 6 months or so because he will not be a free agent until then. But Josh Uche has gone to the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, this is a slap in the face of Brad Holmes. I said I wasn't going to get upset, but the more I think about it, I get mad. And you know what? This is a slap in your face. It's a slap in your face. Let me tell you why. Oh, build through the draft, they say, which is fine. That's how the Kansas City Chiefs got to where they are. And guess what? They've traded for DeAndre Hopkins and Josh Uche in the last week. And we've done nothing. Now, that doesn't mean that we won't. Okay? But then you rewind it back to last year when yours truly was telling you, hey, don't you think we need a pass rusher? We don't need a pass rusher. We're ahead of schedule. We don't need that. We're good. We're going to the Super. Oh, no, we're not. No, we're not. The Kansas City Chiefs are 7-0, albeit a bit questionable. But you don't get the chance to three-peat and sit on your hands. There's a reason that this team is making those moves because they understand the opportunity that they have in front of them to be the first team in NFL history that won 3 consecutive Super Bowls. I said I wasn't going to get mad, but I told a lie. Now, that doesn't mean that Brad won't do anything, but we lost Hutch. It would be different. It would be different if we still had Aiden because we just need we need a average to above average. No more dollar store folks, bro. Above average. Now, Josh Uche, at this point, though, we need all we can get. Just so in case you didn't know, which I'm sure you do because you watch this channel, you watch Lions Syndicate, and you watch many other creators, so you know that the Detroit Lions have 5 sacks in the last 2 games. They have 1 sack from a D lineman in those 2 games. Their 4 other sacks have come from a linebacker. Now, if Josh Uche was that fine, if you were going to put him as a linebacker or a DN, but now desperate times call for desperate measures. Matter of fact, call up Bruce Irvin and see what he's up to. Let me make something very clear, ladies and gentlemen. Brad Holmes has 8 days now. 8 days to get something done. 8 days to get something done. After that, you are going to have to snatch people off practice squads and or wait for somebody to be cut. We have an opportunity to win our first Super Bowl because don't get it twisted. The Detroit Lions are the best team in football. All 6 opponents that have played them the next week have lost. Their next game have lost. Brad, we here, bro. We patiently waiting. At this point, we don't need the move. We need a move because our pass rush is non-existent. And somehow, some way, we still rank 20th in sacks. If Mason Rudolph was a better quarterback, if the Tennessee Titans were a better football team, we don't win that game necessarily. 330-some yards on special team, the offense didn't even have to do nothing. If you look at the Tennessee Titans, they destroyed our offensive line. The Chiefs are rich and they keep getting richer. They understand what they have in front of them. Do we? Do we understand? And y'all might, well, Derek, it's only one guy. We still got Zadarius Smith. We need a 2-for-1. We need a 29 or 2 for 50 because we don't have anyone. Now, Isaiah Thomas, I see you. Mohammed, I see you. Y'all did better than anybody. Levi, I see you too. They ain't enough. They're not enough. We blew it last year. We cannot blow it this year and not trading for anyone who addresses the pass rush. Anyone, ladies and gentlemen, the big name, those moments are over. We just need somebody on this defensive line. Not trading for someone will be a colossal mistake by Brad Holmes. Colossal. And maybe this year y'all will believe that the defensive end is the reason we'll make and win a Super Bowl. And now we don't have. Do you know that Aiden Hutchinson still leads the league in pressures after missing 2.5 games? Do you know he just lost last week the lead on sacks? Do you know that now Nick Bosa caught up to him yesterday with 7.5? The number 2 pick in 2019 caught up to our guy. It's time. It's time. It's time. Get something done. Zadarius Smith still on the table. But now that 2-for-1's gone. It's gone. I don't know who else is out there. Hopefully there's a name that we're not thinking of that's out there. Arden Key, throw him in there. Whatever the situation is, we need a 29 or 2 for 50. That's what we need right now. So let me know your thoughts, man. Comments below. Josh Uche. And the last point that I'll make is that this guy went for the same pick as Donovan Peoples-Jones. The same pick as Donovan Peoples-Jones, who, by the way, has done absolutely nothing this season. He has no catches. I assure you, Josh Uche would have done more than Donovan Peoples-Jones has to this point. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. This is Me Relaxed. Trust me.